Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot my end of the month haul, or end of the week haul. I was waiting for one title to come in from Declutter, but I don't know where it is. It says it should have been here today, but it has not shown up. So if it comes in tomorrow, I'll just throw it on next week's video. It's not a big deal. All right, so I'm gonna show Hamilton book. Got that in today, and then I'm gonna not go in detail, but I'm going to show you Vinegar Syndrome came yesterday. Some of y'all, I guess I posted it this morning, but I'm filming this on Friday. So I posted it this morning at 7, but a lot of people didn't even watch it. So go back and watch that video. I'll link it down below. And then just this random stuff I picked up this week. Not in store, because I already showed that off. I'm not going to show that off again. So, I'm going to start with Hamilton book first. I got 2 DVDs, both from SRS Cinema. The first one here is from 1995, directed by James Ingrassia. I thought this was actually a film by Tim Ritter, but I guess it's not. Anyway, it has a bonus movie on it too. This is Streets of Darkness, and also Just a Chance. There are action movies. Streets of Darkness is from 1995. Just a Chance. It's a short / prequel directed by Bill Grief, who directed Mako, Jaws of Death. Doesn't say how long it is, but anyway, interesting. I want to check it out. And then from what year is this one from? 1999. I think this is I believe this is a Polonia Brothers. Yeah, it's a Polonia Brothers film from the late 90s called Death Reel. I enjoy their early stuff. I don't really care for Mark's stuff now. Unfortunately, his brother passed away mid 2000s, I think 2007 or something like that. I don't remember the exact date, but yeah, Death Reel. I'll check it out. Both of these were really cheap. They were. I got the receipt here. $4.95. Yeah, $4.95 each. A lot of these were $4.95. What I'm going to show. Only a handful were $5.95. So, got the 2 SRS Cinema releases there. I'm going to go ahead and stack it here on the side. I don't have a table in front of me in this room, but I'll do this little like makeshift table here on the side. Next up is a Scream Factory release that actually has a slipcover, which I didn't think it would. I've seen this movie before. I thought it was okay. I'm going to go back and watch it again. It's got a really nice slipcover. It's like not even like dented or anything like that. We got Beneath. This is from 2013, 90 minutes, directed by Larry Fessenden. This is a creature feature. I believe it's some sort of, what is this? It's not like it's just a creature feature. It doesn't say exactly what it is. I don't even remember what it is. I think it's some sort of like a crossbreed between a piranha and like maybe a gator or something. Yeah, I don't really remember, but it's the same underneath. So, Beneath. Don't recognize anybody in the cast, but I remember somewhat enjoying it when I used to have the DVD of it, but I got rid of that a while ago. I got a few Kinos in here, a couple Shout Selects, Shout Factory, Scream Factory. Next one is a Kino release from 1965. This was directed by Burt I. Gordon. That is a film called Village of the Giants. Never seen it, never heard of it. Brand new 4K restoration by Studio Canal. This is I guess it's some sort of like fantasy film. Yeah, small town runs into big problems when teenagers hit a growth spurt, turn into gallivanting Goliaths, lead an anti-elder rebellion, and terrify anyone under 7 feet tall. Okay, interesting. So check that out. Next, I've heard really good reviews on this one. It's got a really good cast too. This is from 2007. This film called Talk to Me with Don Cheadle, Cedric the Entertainer, Mike Epps, Taraji P. Henson, Martin Sheen, and the only name I don't recognize, Chiwetel, this person right here, Ejiofor. I don't recognize that name. I might know the actor or actress. I think it's an actor. I don't know. But really good cast here. This is directed by Cassie Lemons. This has to do with Don Cheadle portrays the one and only Ralph Waldo Petey Green. I guess he's some sort of musician, I think. No. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I think he's I don't think he's a musician. I think he's like like a professional speaker or something, or a radio or something. I don't know. I gotta watch it. I thought it looked cool though. This one, people have been telling me to watch this. It looks crazy. So it compares it to Pulp Fiction, but I doubt it. This is a film from 2017, directed by Ryan Prowse. That is a film called Low Life. It says one of the year's 10 best films from 2017. Cast-wise, I don't see anybody that I recognize. What happens when you throw together one fallen Mexican wrestler with serious rage issues, one just out of prison, ex-con, with a regrettable face tattoo, and one recovering junkie motel owner in search of a kidney? Sounds fun to me. Same artwork underneath. I'm sure it has reversible cover art. This is a Scream Factory release. It does have a little bit of a damage on the corner there, but that's not a big deal to me. So definitely want to check that out. Next up is a Code Red release / Kino from 1971. That is a film called Dagmar's Hot Pants Incorporated. Can't get any more 70s than that. Fabulous Girls of Fanny Hill, I, a Woman number 3, and Without a Stitch together for the very first time. Okay, this takes place in like England, I believe, somewhere in England. I think they're prostitutes. I think, from what I'm reading here. Pleasure is a business, and business is a pleasure. But after 2 years in the trade, she's ready to quit. I don't know. It says it's a sex comedy from the 70s, so yeah, probably. So it looked interesting. Picked it up. This one, I thought I had this one, but I guess I was getting it confused with something else. I'm not sure. This is a Blu-ray from Kino. It says stars Sid Haig, along with John Ashley, Gloria Hendry, Cherry Cafaro, and Rosanna Ortiz. That is a film called Savage Sisters, 1974, 86 minutes. Directed by Eddie Romero. I enjoy these bad, I don't know, say bad women, deadly women, excuse me. Yeah, looks interesting. Definitely something I'd like to check out. It's directed by the same director as Black Mama, White Mama, so I'll definitely check it out. Next here is another SRS release. This one I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. This is a creature feature. It takes place in a coal mine. It's called Day of Destruction. 2021, or sorry, 2020, 72 minutes. This is directed by hang on here, I'm saying here. I think this is a Japanese, yeah, it's a Japanese film directed by Toshiaki Toyoda. Interesting. I mean, I gotta watch more Japanese horror, so definitely add that to the collection. Next up, we have from 1987. We have a film called Terror Squad with Chuck Connors. They can strike anybody, anytime, anywhere. Takes place in the town of Kokomo, but it's not Hawaii. It takes place in Indiana. Takes something to do with destroying a nuclear power plant and terrorism. I might enjoy it. It's got Ken Foray in it, Brody Greer, Bill Calvert, Kavi Raz. It's directed by Peter Maris. I'm not familiar with that guy. So yeah, I like my cheesy like action films from the 80s, so I'll check that out as well. We got two more here. I think they're both Kinos. Yeah, they're both Kino Lover. This is from 1962. This is a fantasy film. It's 3 hours and 5 minutes long, and that is Jack the Giant Killer. I mean, I like fantasy films. Definitely got to broaden my horizons. I don't just watch horror on this channel. I watch just about anything. I'll check out anything once, really. Yeah, looks interesting. It's got Kerwin Matthews and Torrin Thatcher from The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, directed by Nathan Juran, who also directed that film as well. Judy Meredith. Yeah, looks interesting enough. I'll check it out. And then the last one here from Hamilton Book is an early 80s, I guess, I don't know if it's a horror film. I think it's probably somewhat of a action, sci-fi kind of, probably more action. The Final Option with the nice slipcover. 1982, 125 minutes, directed by Ian Sharp. Starring Ingrid Pitt, Tony Doyle, Robert Webber, Rosalind Lloyd. A lot of these people I don't recognize. Richard Wheelmark, Judy Davis, and Lewis Collins. So it has to do with the Special Air Service. So yeah, it's probably more action than sci-fi. So definitely look forward to that one. So that's it for Hamilton Book. 12 titles here. Not a bad haul for them. Let me know if you recommend me watch something first. Like I said, the only thing I've seen in here was Beneath. Alright, Vinegar Syndrome. I already showed off that video, but I'll just go through the titles real quick just to go back over it again, I suppose. We have Street Trash, the remake, Smiley Face, Shredder Orpheus, The Ripper, Iced. Definitely want to give that a watch here really soon. Probably watch that tomorrow night. Disembodied. I've seen that one. I have the old DVD of that. And then the Cardona Collections Volume 1 and Volume 2. And Volume 1 has a magnet, so they both stick together, which is kind of cool, I guess. Alright, and then I'm going to end the video here with everything else I picked up this week. Except for the stuff I showed previously from the flea market and Dollar General. I went to another thrift store earlier this week. My brother got a few things. I gave him some other things he didn't show off. It's not really anything worth showing off anyway. But I found this sealed DVD that actually goes for some money, so I'm going to end up just selling this. Got it for $2, and I believe it sells for at least 30 sealed anyway. It's got a nice little synopsis here. This is from 1995, 135 minutes, directed by John Sayles. That is this is a TV movie called Lone Star. Somebody bought it at Sam's Club for $4.88. Yeah, so it goes for about 30 bucks. So I'll definitely resell that. It's got Chris Christopherson, Chris Cooper, Elizabeth Pena, Frances McDormand, Joe Morton. It's got a good cast. Matthew McConaughey's in here too, I think, from what it says. Pretty interesting, but it's like it's a murder mystery type movie that takes place in I guess the West. So it's not really a Western. It's more of a whodunit murder drama, if you will. But yeah, interesting. The only other Blu-ray I got was an import from, I believe, Australia. It's a 4-pack. I think part 1 has a Blu-ray here in the States. I have it on Blu-ray, but the other 3 I didn't have it all. I think part 2 has a DVD, but it's out of print. 3 and 4 I don't think ever had DVDs here in the States. If they did, they're out of print. Talking about the Meatballs 4-pack. I think this was like 20 bucks, I think. Got it from Grindhouse Video. Obviously, part 1 has Bill Murray in it. I have seen that, but it's been a while. I gotta go back and watch it again. Part 2 has Kim Richards in it, which I liked her in Escape to Witch Mountain, and I believe she was also in that movie Devil Dog with her brother in the Witch Mountain films. He was in that as well. Meatballs 3. I don't remember who's in that one. And then part 4 has Corey Feldman in it. So, yep, pretty interesting stuff here. This is all region-free, a region-free Blu-ray set. It's quite heavy, so I believe there's actually 4 discs in here. The only other thing I got from Grindhouse Video was something that my buddy Adam, the movie hunter, found or picked up as well. He got it from the same, I think he got it from Grindhouse too. There is a Blu-ray in the States, but it goes for like $100, and I don't really have the need to pick anything up for that much money. Maybe a box set, but if it's something that I really, really want. So I got this for $20, $22, I think. This is a Region B Blu-ray of a film called Private Lessons with Sylvia Christel, Howard Hessman, and Eric Brown. This is from 1980. This is I believe it's some sort of like sex comedy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit more dramatic. Really good, I guess, soundtrack. It says it's performed by Rod Stewart, Eric Clapton, Air Supply, and more. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm sure it's pretty good. I usually enjoy 80s comedies. Alright, from Etsy, I just came across this. I bought from the seller before. He sells like Star Wars stuff. I got it from my brother for Christmas one year, I believe. He has this on DVD, but I actually found the Blu-ray of it. It's a 2-disc Blu-ray set. I'm gonna give it a watch. I remember it being on air, but it didn't last very long. But I found a copy of Nightmare Cafe with Robert Englund and these two other people. It says their character names on the back, but I don't remember their actor and actress names. This was put out in I think it was like the mid-90s, if I'm not mistaken. It does show Robert Englund on the back too. 6 episodes. And I guess didn't really last after that. Got canceled. The last episode was called Aliens Ate My Lunch. Kind of funny, but yeah. Alright, so the one title that I got from Declutter that actually arrived yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Another Region B release. It does not have a Blu-ray in the States, so it has a DVD from, I believe it's Lionsgate to put it out in the States. This Blu-ray was put out by Camelot Pictures and Lakeshore Entertainment. That is a film called Pathology, starring, I always butcher this dude's name, Milo Ventimiglia, I believe is how you say his name. Alyssa Milano, Michael Weston, and who else? This other, I think they only credit those 3 on the back. So it's from the creators of Crank. I don't remember if I ever had the DVD of this or not. I remember seeing it out in the wild quite a few times, but I never picked it up. It actually has a nice little artwork on the disc, and has a little insert as well. So pretty cool. Glad to have this on Blu-ray. Check it out. Amazon. I have quite a few Amazon pickups here. I got 5 Amazon pickups here. I mean, I don't usually buy a lot from Amazon anymore, but they had a lot of price drops this week, and I figured I'd pick them up now. Especially like Sony Blu-rays that I know they're not getting repressed because Sony wants to get out of the Blu-ray, out of doing Blu-rays, I guess. So this is the original 1976 film of Fun with Dick and Jane, with George Segal and Jane Fonda, and Ed McMahon as well. I have only seen the remake. I never actually watched the original, so I definitely want to give this a watch. The remake, I believe, doesn't have a Blu-ray. I know it has I see the DVD all the time at thrift stores. I've seen the movie. It was okay. I definitely want to watch the original. Next up, we've got. I don't think this is a remake. I think it's its own movie. This is from 2015. 88 minutes, directed by Nick Robertson. That is a movie called The Pack. I have the 80s Pack, which is a different movie than this, but it's similar, but it's different. This has to do with wild dogs in the Australian outback. Actually, no, I think this is a remake. Yeah, I think this is a remake, if I'm not mistaken. It's back there. I don't want to grab it, but yeah, I think it is a remake because I remember it also being Australian outback wild dogs. So someone told me it wasn't a remake, but I believe it, from what I'm seeing on here, I think it is. So The Pack. It was filmed in Australia, so I don't think I recognize anybody in this film. This one I've been eyeing up for a while now. It never really dropped in price. It finally did. From 2017, directed by Philip Guzman, screenplay written by Jeffrey Riddick, who did the Final Destination franchise. This is a film called Dead Awake. I do enjoy movies that Jeffrey Riddick is attached to, so I definitely wanted to check this out. This movie stars Jesse Bradford and Lori Petty, of all people. So I thought that was interesting that she's in it. You know Lori Petty from Point Break. You know her from Tank Girl. I know people don't like that movie. I enjoy that movie for what it was. Jesse Barago from Con Air, and Kate Bowman. Or no, sorry, no, that's the name of the. Or sorry, um, Jocelyn Donahue. You guys know her from House of the Devil, which I really enjoyed that film. So definitely want to check that one out for sure. I think it has to do with some sort of like sleep study. I'm sorry, no. Terrifying entity that attacks its victims through real life affliction of sleep paralysis. So, I mean, I like movies that's to do with sleep and demons, obviously. Nightmare on Elm Street. New release wise, I only picked up 2. This is only one of them, though. VHS Beyond. I have all the other 6 films. If I want to add the 7th one to the collection. This one actually has shorts that were directed by Justin Long and his brother Christian, along with Kate Siegel, which I thought was pretty cool. I haven't checked this one out yet, but I definitely want to. This one here I've been waiting for like a month now. I ordered it during the beginning of the Arrow sale, and it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. Well, it finally came in. This is the 4K of A Simple Plan, Sam Raimi film. I enjoy this film. I've seen it a couple times over the years. Definitely wanted to upgrade it. I think I only had the DVD, never had anything else beyond that. So glad to have that in the collection. That one is from, you know, it doesn't even say what year it's from. I believe it's from 1998. Paramount release. Well, Arrow release now. And then the lone Steelbook I picked up this week at Walmart. It was the last copy too, so I got really lucky there. Because all the other Walmarts in this area don't really carry Steelbooks. I gotta travel for it. But picked up Blade. I do have it on Blu-ray. I never had the 4K, so just went ahead and upgraded it. I enjoy part 2 more than part 1, but part 1's good. Part 3 is not my favorite. So that is everything that I picked up this week, except for the stuff, obviously, from the indoor flea market. And I'll give you my last little stack here. The money shot, if you will. Well, I'm not going to hold all of them up at one time because that's overkill. So here's my little stack here. Please comment down below if you picked anything up from Hamilton Book or Amazon or anything you picked up this week that anybody would be interested in. What was your favorite thing that came out this week? Comments down below. I did not pick up Wicked. I don't hate musicals. I just don't. They're just not my bag. I have a few in my collection, but it's very limited. So anyway, guys, you take care, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. See ya.